morning, everybody, and welcome back to Walking the Blunt Blade. I am Oliver. This morning, I'd like to watch history unfold with you, share it with you, discuss it with you, because I have questions. Discussing the Trump legacy. Let's very quickly flash back over his first term, because I've discussed this previously on the channel. So, legacy from his first presidency, it was simple. Nothing. He tried to build a wall and make someone else pay for it. On both counts, a fail. He then tried to cause war with North Korea, and he was told to sit down and shut up and play nice. Again, a complete fail. And during COVID, where most deaths occurred in America, he tried to blame it on China. Again, he was told to play nice and stop calling it the China virus.
We won the First World War, we won the Second World War, we won everything before that and in between, and then we decided to go woke and we changed the name to Department of Defense. So we're going Department of War, and I'd like to ask our Secretary of War to say a few words. Pete Hegseth. I think it's a much more appropriate name, especially in light of where the world is right now.
We know Trump likes to talk, and everything he just said I totally disagree with, and is categorically 100% incorrect, with the exception of changing the name from Department of Defense to the Department of War, because that's the only thing he has successfully done during his second term. But let's have a quick look at real history, and it's just a super quick Google search. Anyone can do this. I don't have the time. You'll quickly find that not only has America, with the aid of other countries, started wars in third world countries, but won none of them. Now that we've corrected history for Donald, who also had to politely be told that German is the national language for Switzerland and that there's no penguins in Greenland. Oh dear. Let's see why he got voted in the second time.
I will prevent World War III as only I can. I will prevent World War III. We're not going to have World War III. I will prevent World War III. I will prevent, I promise, World War III. I promise I will be your peacemaker. I'm going to be a peacemaker, and I'll be your peacemaker. I will be your peacemaker. Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, I will have the disastrous war between Russia and Ukraine settled. I will get it settled before I even become president. I'll get that thing settled before I take the office. I will have that war settled in one day. 24 hours. I'll have that war settled in 24 hours. My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier.
Our little peacemaker, our skid mark on the human species, missed out on a Nobel Peace Prize. And I dare say that some of the stuff had to do with his first year of his second term. Just flashing up some points. I'm not making this up.
Oh, Your Majesty.
How's it going, Marie? Good to be the king.
President in Donald Trump who's willing to lay down his life for us. Harris is a vote for Dick Cheney, and it's a vote for war, more war, likely World War III and nuclear war. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote for a man who wants to end wars, not start them.
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran.
and who has demonstrated already that he has the courage and strength to stand up and fight for peace.
The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost, and we may have casualties. That often happens in war.
I just can't get enough of watching clips. So I would argue, not only has he struck the most countries in the 1 year of a sitting president, making him more dangerous and a bigger terrorist than these two. This was by far my most favorite t-shirt for many years, but I think we now need to change it a bit and update that t-shirt. Our little peacemaker, it would appear, didn't get a Nobel Peace Prize in his first year of office. Needless to say, our skid mark on society, Mr. Trump, has done exactly the opposite. And I'm not making this up.
And above all, we don't know what the US justification for the war really is. Donald Trump's conversations with individual journalists over the weekend have echoed his shifting position in the weeks leading up to the attack. On the one hand, it's about Iran's nuclear capabilities, which Trump had said were obliterated and set back decades only last year.
It was a perfect attack, and it knocked out any possible nuclear capability for Iran, which nobody wanted to see and we weren't going to put up with.
It's good to be the king.
So not only is he causing more chaos and devastation than any previous president, it would appear, again, that he picks on weak countries. Let's not forget, this is the guy that wanted to take Greenland by force, which, in my humble opinion, could have very well caused World War III. Needless to say, and it's only my opinion, America may very well have been taken off the map permanently if he had have tried. So why is it so good to be the king? I guess it's good to throw around and abuse power, which everyone who watches this channel and understands who I am, I'm vehemently against. I detest. It's good for distraction. So I'm very good at picking up on patterns. And work with me on this. Has anyone else noticed that every time the Epstein files come up, there's a new bombing?
Absolutely, Senators. Child sex trafficking has no place in the United States of America, and I will do everything, if confirmed as FBI director, to make sure the American public knows the full weight of what happened in the past and how we are going to countermand missing children and exploited children going forward.
Thank you.
Who, if anyone, did Epstein traffic these young women to besides himself?
Himself. There is no credible information. None. If there were, I would bring the case yesterday that he trafficked to other individuals. And the information we have, again, is limited.
So the answer is no one?
For the information that we have.
This guy is so sadly pathetic. I have some super choice words for him, but I don't want him to watch this video and off himself because he feels hurt. So young Donald's had fun playing king for a while. But all good things will come to an end. That's just life. My prediction in this chapter of history of the world is Donald has already secured his legacy. He is a pedophile protecting, warmongering stain on humanity.
Your Majesty.
It's good to be the king.
I know know America likes to write its own history, but we'll see. Good morning, everybody. Cheers.